could have just went ahead and made the harvest on him. We're just observing from the road around this public, and then we're going to dive in here shortly. I was going to let it get good in daylight. We got wind cover this morning, so we're basically going to still hunt through this river bottom, get back in there against some of these bedding areas on the downwind side. Planning to stay in there all day. Planning to hunt through the middle of the day. That's what we've been doing here lately. Hunting in the middle of the day. There's another one. That's a young buck, I think, Benjamin. Yep.
Yeah, he's a good 2-year-old.
2-year-old buck. See him? Things moving around, son. There he goes. Almost all the mature bucks we've either seen or gotten trail camera pictures of in the last week have been between 10 and 2 o'clock. So that's when we're really focusing our efforts. We want to dive in here right after first light so we can see what we're doing, so that we can run over as few deer as possible and then get back in these thick bedding areas to spend the middle part of the day. Got our food packed and we're going to head in there now, see what we come up with. We're just kind of creeping through this river bottom with the wind in our face. We're definitely not full on still hunting. We're still moving pretty good pace, but basically stopping every 100 yards where we can either hop up on a log or where there's a little rise or something. Because this river bottom is so flat and open, you can see for 300 yards down through there. You're far enough away from them that they can't hear you coming. They can spot you if you're moving fast and consistently, but if you're just moving in chunks like that and watching for them, a lot of times you can spot them before they see you. Mm-hmm. We just saw a little buck cruising through this bottom over here, probably 200 yards.
Yeah, a couple.
We're just going to keep creeping along. Maybe we'll spot a big one, who knows? One of Fred Bear's 10 commandments of bow hunting is always look for movement, because that's what the deer are looking for. I saw his tail just go, dude. You should look into Fred Bear's 10 commandments of bow hunting. A lot of good info there. I saw a decent buck in there. I couldn't tell anything about him. We need to get up this ditch. We're not gonna do any good right here. Right here, 30 yards. Yeah, see him? Walking right to us to the left of this ditch. Right here. 25. Right here. That's a great spot right there. We might ought to think about setting up right here. We're up in a tree. We were debating. Oh yeah, right here. Duh. Right here. Yep, there's a couple of them. There it is. Yep. There's more coming. Nice one in the water. Where? Here. Nice one.
He's walking away now, along the end. You're right, you might be able to get up to him. Huh? You might be able to get up to him.
We might bed down right there. Actually, it might be smart for us just to watch him. See what he does. Because we can't, the wind isn't right for us.
Might get in range. overall summary of what the season's been.
At this point, after everything that's happened this year, you just gotta smile. Like, I don't know what else you do. That's part of bow hunting, man. You just, dang.
I didn't realize he was gonna jump up like that.
I didn't think he was gonna come back across the creek, but he heard me calling over here.
Yeah.
A lot of times that's what those mature bucks will do. They'll hear you or take notice of it, and then they'll continue doing whatever it is that they're doing. And they'll just come investigate you later. I'm honestly surprised that we got away with the win as long as we did. Guess what time it is, Benjamin?
10?
9:55. It's full draw on him twice. When he started coming, our wind's blowing right into that creek. I knew it was going to be really close. I honestly, when he was coming in, I just expected he was probably going to smell us right before on the opposite side, right before I was able to shoot, because the opposite side of the creek's 31 yards. He was headed for that trail on the other side of the creek. I got to full draw, and then he dumps into the creek right here, and he's standing there getting a drink. And if he would have turned broadside right there in that spot and stopped, that would have been the opportunity. But he didn't. He was facing directly at me. And I held it full draw for a while, and then I was like, I'm just going to let down because he can't see me anyway. So I let down, and then when he started making his move to come up the bank, I got the full draw again, and I'm like, I thought it was going to be game over, because when he turned to come through the creek, I'm like, okay, he's not going to hit our wind now because our wind is blowing, to the right of him another 20 yards.
Yeah.
But you're right, Benjamin, it just sucked down there at the wrong moment.
I'm just smiling. Yeah.
Oh, man. Just heartbreaking. But
when we turn the camera off, we'll probably just be screaming.
Nah, I'm not.
I'm kind of screaming.
I feel lucky that we just about got a shot at him anyway, because he wasn't doing what we were expecting one to do. I mean, the thing just dumped out of this bedding area and went right in the middle of the creek. He didn't even follow that younger buck up through here. If he would have came right down through here like that other one did, it would have been just perfect. But
yeah. Our wind would have been perfect, everything.
That's bow hunting, man. Dang it. I can't believe he hit it right there and then bolted. That's the way a mature buck acts whenever they get a whiff of you. Them young bucks and does occasionally will sit there and stomp around. Heck, some of those young bucks will walk right through it.
Mm-hmm.
Mature buck smells you. No. I could have shot him alert at 45 when he was walking off, but at that point, you just tip your cap, because he's won. He was only about 2 feet away from losing, though. It gets me fired up, even though we didn't get him.
He's just off right there.
He's just off wind right there. And for whatever reason, I don't...
You feel it pick up just like there. I felt it hit my face.
Right there's where you got it.
That's right there.
Yep. Right there's where he hit it. You can see the milkweed blowing through him.
See, every one of those are going to the right. That one we just dropped earlier went right there. You see him? Chasing off that other buck.
Is it another buck?
There's 2 bucks.
It's a doe.
Oh, it's a doe.
Mm-hmm. 2 nice bucks.
Yeah, 2.
3. Here comes another one.
Get ready for him to cross. Oh, he's running right at us on the other side. The little buck, a big buck. So I can see right now.
That buck parade just ran a doe past us maybe 30 minutes ago, and Benjamin's been filming him down the edge of this little slough right here. And I think he's bedded down in a big deadfall down there. One of those 2 bigger bucks that was following the doe. She's definitely got to be laying right there. This slough runs out, and they're right up against it, maybe 200 yards away. It would be a perfect situation if it was a west wind. We could go right down that slough. But it's an east-northeast wind. So it's actually kind of blowing down there towards them. To get close to them, we've got to go all the way around this slough, meet the main creek, and then take it up to them. I think that's our play. Let's get down, Benjamin. See a deer up there. It's probably 200 yards. We're up here about 200 yards from where that big buck is bedded with that doe. I'm assuming they're still in there because there's little bucks crawling all over this river bottom here in front of us. But we're just trying to wait for gusts of wind to move, and when those other deer move behind trees and stuff, it's our chance, Benjamin. We need to move right over here. Stay right here. Right here. Dang it. Nice buck to your right. Right there. To the left, Ben. He's going after 100 yards. He's cutting over to her. What? He's posturing up. But I don't see that big one in it. They must be bedded somewhere right in here. Oh, wait. Yep.
That 2-year-old.
Yep. We just got up out of the slough. He walked right through our wind. Didn't even care. We have not seen the biggest buck in the doe yet. But, I mean, they gotta be right there. The way these bucks are acting, they're acting like they're smelling a hot doe close by. Otherwise, they wouldn't be walking through our scent like that. We gotta find a way to get up another 10 feet here, Benjamin. Get in the shadows and stuff, get hid better.
Yeah, 'cause that 8-point still.
Yeah, I can still see him up
70
there.
yards away.
He's just feeding right now. He's not even paying attention. It's crazy. Spooky in here. Deer, I mean, literally everywhere. There's another buck coming from the left over here.
You see him?
Yeah. That's a doe.
Oh, that's the doe. They're definitely getting pinched down up there.
There's just bucks everywhere. There's another, like, 2-year-old 10-pointer. It looks like he might be a small 10-pointer. They're cutting across this little island out here in this river bottom. And once they get to the downwind side, they're smelling where she's been up in here, and they're coming up in here. The same doe keeps getting run around, and she's coming back to the same, like, central location. She's got to be getting close. I'd like to make a move up there to that log that she keeps coming back to.
As well.
Let's try slipping up there a little bit. Easy. Bugs swooping around behind us.
9-point.
Yes. It's a half rat. Oh, nice 10-point. I got hot hands inside my shirt to try to keep me warm because I forgot my sweatshirt in the creek when we started this whole ordeal like 4 hours ago. Right there in the last 15 minutes, the only deer we saw was that doe. She's in heat for sure, or she's about to come in heat because she's acting as stupid as these bucks are.
She drew in herself about over a dozen bucks, or over a dozen bucks.
Yeah, there's a dozen bucks in here today. I don't think we've spooked her much. Like, she probably literally moved off 100 yards and she'll come right back in here, or she'll be just right up in there a little bit further.
Probably.
I mean, you guys see, I'm just standing here in the green thermal up against a tree, and there's bucks walking by at 15 yards. That's about as good a day as you can have for not killing one. Maybe we'll be back in here tomorrow. I'm not sure. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, and if it rains, these creeks and sloughs are going to come up. It's going to make it difficult to get back in here, but these bucks know that she is almost ready. We're going to get out of here, head back to the ranch. I gotta put some more clothes on because I forgot my hoodie earlier.
They get some warm clothes and some warm food.
Gets me fired up though. Man, that was fun.
That was awesome.
Oh. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video.
I got 5 minutes left.
Benjamin's out of card space.